I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
The Bonnet Crew.
Finding out that Brunson has a white wife just ruined my morning.
Why?
You know why. Now why?
Who's advocating for the average man?
Wait a minute.
Fuck you mean?
Y'all saw that, right?
What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So, Jalen Brunson, star guard for the New York Knicks, your 2026 NBA championship New York Knicks. He has caught the attention of black women because they recently found out that his wife is white. Now, before I get into it, because you're probably I'm pretty sure some of the videos that I've collected, they'll probably end up mentioning this, but I've known this for a long time. They're high school sweethearts. They've been together since they were 16, okay? And I've seen what the pictures of what he looked like in high school. I don't think a lot of the black women that are all of a sudden checking for him today probably wouldn't have been checking for him back then. I'm just going to go there. But we had a member of the Bonnet Crew getting her...
The Bonnet Crew.
Getting her feelings about the fact that, my day is ruined because I found out that his wife is white.
Hey, you mad, bro?
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Finding out that Brunson has a white wife just ruined my morning.
Bonnet Crew.
I think the real question, though, is how does this affect LeBron James's legacy? How does this affect his legacy? Because when you think about it, Jalen Brunson grew up, stayed out of trouble, and married his high school sweetheart. Won a chip for New York. And he still has to answer these questions, not LeBron. I feel like this boosts LeBron's legacy, because you know what I'm saying? His high school sweetheart was a black girl. And that just makes him like better online. So I'm a have to agree with her because it boosts LeBron James' stats in the GOAT debate. I don't know how I ended up here, and I don't know how she ended up here, but we both places we shouldn't be. And I just want to make a video that doesn't make any fucking sense either. We talking about basketball, a basketball player, and you talking about him marrying his high school sweetheart and questioning why. Where your dad at? Where your mom at? These are the real questions that need to be asked. Because why do you feel a certain type of way about who Jalen Brunson, a player you probably didn't even know who Cuz was before the finals, for real? Why?
He said the same thing I said. I'm like, probably ain't even know who this man was before the finals. And just so y'all know, he's married to a white woman as well. So I really shouldn't be surprised that he responded to this, because he's caught a lot of slack for having his opinions, just because he's married to a white woman. I tell you, if it's one thing that is for certain about black women, nobody can tell them anything. They truly think they are the know-all be-all.
Finding out that Brunson has a white wife just ruined my morning. I hope everybody knows that. And now I hope your morning is ruined just like mine. Because I really thought you had a black queen playing on that court like that.
The Bonnet Crew.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't.
You trifling and you weird.
You made it weird. Yes, you did. You made it weird. Yeah.
You made it weird.
Jalen Brunson did not grow up like us. He met her in high school. Do you know why? My guess is that because his father was in NBA, and I don't know what his mother did, but she probably was doing pretty well too. They had him in the best programs, the best schools, in really nice areas. As a result, he might have been around a lot of people that looked like her. So is it his fault? No. And even if it was, he's married and he's happy to somebody he met in high school. You woke up, barely opened your eyes yet, rolled over and saw nobody, as you probably do every morning. So you decided to use your cellular data to get on the internet and judge a successful black man's relationship because the woman he's laying up with don't look like you. It's trifling behavior. If he ain't go to the schools he went to, if he wasn't in the neighborhoods he was in, if he wasn't in the programs he was in, he wouldn't be in a position to do what he's doing today. You wouldn't be in the bar screaming touchdown whenever he put the ball in the basket, wearing orange and blue for the first time of your life because everybody else doing it if he didn't grow up the way he did. Who you choose to lay down with for the rest of your life is very important. And for you to be expecting him to limit himself just because you say he should is cringe as fuck. You just started worrying about the Knicks like yesterday because everybody else is worried about him. And the first thing you fix in your mouth to talk about is who he chooses to lay down with. That man is happy and clearly you not. Thanks for your time.
Finding out that Brunson has a white wife just ruined my morning. I hope everybody knows that. And now I hope your morning is ruined just like mine. Because I really thought you had a black queen playing on that court like that.
The Bonnet Crew.
So your morning was ruined because Jalen Brunson, someone you have probably never met before, married a white woman? I would hate to see your reaction if you found out your long-lost father was a white guy.
And here's the other thing that I think a lot of these black women don't ever take into consideration. And the previous guy kind of went over this, and I kind of want to address this because I kind of remember seeing a video about this where Antonio Brown was getting interviewed, and he was getting asked why so many of these guys end up with women of other races, especially white women. And both of them kind of said the same thing. It's due to vicinity. It's like, it's just because where I'm at, that's who I'm around the most. And here's another thing, you guys. I'm like, what a lot of people don't know. If you can look up some of LeBron's old high school pictures, he played in the snow too before he ended up with Savannah. Okay, so I think people need to pump the brakes on the, oh, they must just hate black women type shit. Because it's like, that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Not every black person in America is growing up around 99% black people. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, schools that I went to were majority black people, but where I live at is pretty mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of my neighbors are Hispanic, but then, you feel me, a couple of them are black and a couple of them are white. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I think they need to chill with that, because there's definitely some validity to that. Especially if you go into like a D1 school like Jalen Brunson did. I mean, they met in high school, but he went to Villanova. Like, come on now. We know it ain't a whole bunch of black people going to Villanova.
Jalen Brunson calls out backlash over interracial marriage.
Why does Matt get praised for being in an interracial relationship, but I get shit on?
Yeah.
You get shit on? That's
you mean because like he's the
because
guy
I'm
and
white.
she's the girl?
Just because I'm white.
I don't see race.
I've personally been seeing a lot of comments on TikTok like, oh, why would Jalen Brunson marry a white woman? Why is she white? Yada, yada. It's so strange to me. They're high school sweethearts, first of all. They have such a strong relationship. And Allie Brunson is a physical therapist and she owns her own private practice. So, shouldn't be hating there. But what do you guys think?
Now, Miss, you know who and where the hate is coming from, okay? Let's not sit over here and play dumb. I know you're trying to be politically correct because you don't want to step on toes and you don't want the sisterhood popping their neck and snapping their fingers and coming at you in your comment section, in your inbox and DMs. But you know where it's coming from. Like let's be for real.
All these women getting upset with Jalen Brunson's wife and talking shit about her because she's a white woman, y'all are some fucking weirdos. I completely understand the frustration within the black community of like feeling that black men, especially in the industry of sports industry, always choosing white women and having like a fetish for them. Understandable, but not all of them are like that. You cannot put that label on everyone. They have been high school sweethearts. They've been fucking together since they were kids, bro. Like, she's a doctor, she has her own shit. Like, you can't just put her down and be upset with her for that. That's crazy. It gets to a point. Again, it's understandable, but not with all of them. You can't just generalize every white woman who's with a black man in the fucking sports industry. She seems like a really sweet girl, and y'all are talking so much shit about her and putting all this hate towards them that is so unnecessary. Like, get over it.
Okay. But let's talk about this, because you specifically brought up the athletes, the sport athletes. The reason why it's bothersome is because of the money. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. If those men weren't making the type of money that they were making to do what they do for a living, you think these black women would really care that much? I mean, I'm sure they still would, but not to the degree where they over here making videos like this, waking up in a damn body. Okay, so like that's all I gotta say about that there, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what race she is. Everything that I just heard, it wouldn't matter what race she was. Any man in his position on that trajectory will want to keep her. She didn't need him, but still acclimated herself in a way to make herself useful and be a helpmate to him in his vision and his goal and where he was headed. And because of it, she's still in a position of where she could still do what she set out to do for herself. I tell you, man, I know it's not to say that it's not easy, but I'm not gonna sit over here and try to act like that's not possible to happen more often. Come on, man. But let's keep it all the way above. Black women don't want to do all that. I'm like, did you notice all the other women that they were showing that were girlfriends and wives that were on that what looked like expensive, lavish type shit happened to be black? That's the reason why the black women are so bothered by it. Because they're more concerned about looking like they got something. They want to look like those women. They're not concerned. I mean, they're not concerned about you for real. Really, I don't see how they would be, given the fact that you're not even trying to be flashy like them. But maybe that's part of the reason why, because in their minds, they're thinking, well, if I was in her shoes, he would be giving me da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. See, and that's that selfish mindset that's also keeping them away from getting access to men like this level.
I thought I couldn't love Jalen Brunson anymore, but he married a nice Jewish girl that he met in high school and has been in love with her since he was 16. Watch this.
The day Ollie's father passed away, I swore I would never let her cry alone again. Many people ask me why I have no scandals or nightclubs in the NBA, because I knew she was the one when I was 16. When Ollie's father died of cancer, she was devastated. I didn't know how to comfort her, so I secretly contacted cancer support organizations to help her family find psychological counseling and financial assistance. I couldn't bring her father back, but I vowed in my heart I would walk with her from now on. After graduating from high school, I pursued my basketball dream, and she studied for a doctorate in physical therapy. Long-distance relationships are difficult. We made it through late-night phone calls and countless text messages. She said she wanted to study physical therapy to protect my body. The day I signed a multi-million-dollar contract, I didn't buy a sports car or throw a party. I took her back to our high school basketball court, the place where it all started, and knelt down on one knee. I will support you for the rest of my life. Now I am an NBA All-Star, and she is still the girl who has walked with me from beginning to end. There are many temptations in the league, but I only have eyes for her. I have no stories to tell, no melodramatic tales to dredge up. I only have one promise. which I've kept for almost 10 years. They say this is the most underrated love story in the NBA. I don't care about being underrated. I just want her by my side.
In the comment section that didn't have a problem with the thread. Wait, so let me make sure I understand this. You got a white chick saying she wants a rich guy from the NFL that just happens to be black. And the other white girl says, well, I can tell you how to get him. All you got to do is remember that he's the prize. Don't this, and when y'all hear this, bro, look.
So I just came across a thread of a white woman telling another white woman how she can bag an NFL or an NBA player, specifically a black one. She said chocolate. And the reason why I want us to see these text messages is not for black women to put their capes on and go help. Absolutely not. But I want us to understand where black men's thought process currently is if we're going to, I don't know, work alongside them and move.
That's right. She said we need to look at this text thread between these two white women to understand where black men's thought process is. That's already nasty work. That's already ridiculously outrageous, right?
Forward in liberation. And I say that facetiously because I already know what it is. But I think it's important that we have the larger conversation about how the NBA and the NFL are just modern day plantations. And I will be following that up with a clip from Deontay Kyle because I believe that he explained that perfectly.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if she is agreeing with Deontay Kyle, we already know what type of time she on. And I don't really want to hear that because Deontay Kyle was over here simping that one black woman that was literally contradicting herself when she said, when I see black men with white women, I think they're weak. But when I see a black woman with a white man, I just think, oh, she's tired. She gets the rest now. He was over here pandering to them. So you're not gonna sit over here and DeAndre Kyle over here acting like he's some new Nostradamus in the game. Like he the end all be all too. Nah, nigga, you're not. Especially when you pandering to black women who say some contradiction ass shit like that. So if she over here agreeing with anything Deontay Kyle said, bro, we already know where this headed. Bro, let's see where this goes.
The thread off with.
And by the way, it is amazing to me that, because you know what this phenomenon is? This is what black women like this do when they can't get a man. That's all this is. That's all this is. Like, okay, they can't get a guy and they're trying to figure out why. But the problem is, they never want to look at themselves. They never want to say, well, what am I doing that's stopping me from being able to get a guy and keep a guy? They don't want to do that self-assessment. They don't want to do that internal work. So what they do is they're out here grasping at straws, looking for every reason to justify why they're single. But I want you to listen to what these white chicks are saying to each other.
Starts the thread off with, I want a football player, NFL preferably, a tall chocolate one, like you did. I want your life. That's easy, but you have to play your cards right. You can't be an emotional little girl. And she says, teach me. Number one, he's the prize. Remember, he can change your life. You can't change his. Number two, dealing with cheating. Don't look for it. Girls will throw themselves at him and some will succeed. If it's just a fling, let it go. But don't let him get emotionally attached to one of them. P.S. He'll always be attracted to black girls. Activate that Shanae in her by picking at her and let him see it, and then he'll ditch her. Then she says, if she's like us, it'll be harder because more than likely she's playing to win him too. Make him choose. Number three, be an asset. Fold his clothes. Buy and bring him his food. Do his homework. Completely integrate yourself into his life where he can't function without you. 4, don't embarrass him. Don't cheat. Don't text other men. His cute friends and teammates will try you, but ignore it. Just in case the relationship goes south, another athlete will see you as gold. 5, completely go wild on him in bed. Use throat spray. Do any and everything. Be spontaneous. Make it go down anytime, anywhere. Number 6, his mom. Lexi, do not tell his mom any personal information, especially something negative. She will tell his entire family and he'll blame you. Just smile, wave, and be quiet. 7, always look good and appealing. Hair and face always has to be done. Push for marriage or at least to have multiple kids and you got him. In 2 years on draft day, you'll be a millionaire, and all your friends will work hard in school to literally never live the life you live. It's so sweet and rewarding, Lex. I'm in Cancun right now.
And what's so scary is that there are Black men in the comment section that do not see a problem with that text thread. They don't see.
No, what's scary is that some of you have been horrible women for so long that you don't even know when someone is showing another woman how to be a good woman. Bro, with the exception of a couple of things in that thread, the majority of what she was saying was just describing how to be a good woman.
And that's what most women, excuse me, and that's what most men would be asking for, even if they weren't in the NBA or the NFL. Be 100 with you. Be all the way 100 with you. But especially these type of things. But let's be real. The reason she can sit up here and complain all she want about is if her issue is the Black man not having a problem with it, then ma'am, what that tells me is that maybe they value that treatment more so than whatever else it is you expect them to care about. Y'all ever consider that? I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the rant channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.
you.